Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Art Nouveau Tarot by Matt Myers. This is a 1989 publication. There's the information for the company US Games Systems Inc. I believe usgamesinc.com is the current website. Back when this was printed, I don't think there was a website, but if you look that up, I think if you look up US Games in Tarot, I think you'll find something. Support of Oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Whew. Okay. What do we have for Gemini? Okay, we have some upside down cards, no matter if I like it or not. It just keeps happening. Although, it's not bad. Tarot cards upside down are not always bad. That's not always a bad thing. It depends on what card it is. Whatever this situation is, it started really good. Nine of Pentacles is usually my single card. And in this deck, it's kind of like, it's something that maybe was just for you, but somebody else got involved with, is what I'm getting. That's one of the reasons I like this deck, because it has its own way of interpreting things. It was something that was meant for just you, but maybe you allowed somebody else to be a part of it, or maybe somebody else kind of muscled their way in. Something like that is what I keep getting. What I'm getting here is that, however this happened, it seems like it should have been just for you. And I'm already seeing the writing on the wall here, where there's a chance coming forward where maybe it was supposed to be just yours to begin with, and somebody else or something else got added in here. But I have the ability to either go on my own and do something else, or I get to remove this person. I don't really care for this connection. The way this is coming in, it's kind of like, I shouldn't have added that person in, or I should have done this on my own. Something like that, or I wish I had done this on my own. You're getting an opportunity going forward to actually do it on your own. Yeah, I'm not happy about it. And it's kind of like, this. I do see like the writing on the wall. It seems like it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like boiled vegetables is the best way I can put it. Is it bad? I wouldn't say it was bad, but is it good? like boiled vegetables with nothing on them. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Even if you're a big vegetable fan, I feel like you understand what I mean. Like, when you just plain vegetables, just boiled with nothing on them, it's just not, and it's kind of like this isn't going to last. It's kind of like just eating boiled vegetables day in and day out. This isn't going to work. I need something else. I don't want this. And these two cards came out upside down. King of Cups and the Tower. The Tower upside down is saying things are stagnating, but I don't want this. Sooner or later, it's going to fall apart. It's kind of like it is. It's like, no, this isn't working. This isn't working. I feel like it's time to leave whatever I've done in the past. Whatever the past was, wherever this got to where it is, it needs to go back to the past. It needs to be left in the past. Whatever this connection is, I don't want it anymore. I keep getting like, I don't want it. So if this reading is hitting for you, this connection, you clearly know you don't want it anymore. You're not looking to argue about it. The Five of Wands reversed is telling me I don't want to argue about it. I don't think there needs to be a problem. I don't think there needs to be a confrontation. I just don't want it, and I want to move on, and I'm going to peacefully do that. I am worried, though, that there could be some confrontation, and I'm worried that it's going to leave somebody with hurt feelings, and I'm not really looking to do that, but I'm also accepting, like, I can't do this anymore. This needs to change. So if it has to be that way, maybe it has to, but I don't want it to. I don't want conflict, but there might have to be. I don't want to actually either take a loss, and I'm kind of worried that I might have to take a loss. Is there something else we got? Two of fire, quick decisions, and the no, that's not the Empress. That's the High Priestess. Number 2, High Priestess. You gotta sort things out in a certain way. It's kind of like, well, I got responsibilities I have to handle. It's kind of like, I can't just like, ditch the car on the side of the road and pretend I never saw it. If it's the car and like where I'm getting it from, I have to work out that deal. I have to talk to people. I have to tie up the loose ends is what I got to do. So you realize you know what you have to do with it. You don't really want to. It's kind of like, I feel like you're very stressed and devastated that you have to go through this, and you're thinking, I don't want to have conflict, and I don't think you're going to have to, ironically. I think when you start moving forward, whoever you're dealing with, they don't really seem to know what to do with that Hanged Man energy. And then the masculine here right with it is kind of like, I feel like they're accepting, like, the writing has been on the wall for a while, and now that it's just kind of ending, it's kind of like, all right, let's just end it then. I feel like it's kind of like, whoever this is, whatever's going on, be it a job, relationship, a lease, I don't know, whatever you got going on there, whoever you're dealing with seems to be kind of like, yeah, I saw the writing on the wall, might as well move on. They're not fighting it, but they're not really helping you either, by the way. The Hanged Man is not doing anything. They're not stopping you, but they're not helping you. So when you disconnect from them, they're going to go in their own way. I feel like they're fine with it. They're not really upset with it. But again, even though they're not standing in your way, they're not helping you. So keep that in mind. So whatever you want done, the sooner you move through it, the sooner you get it taken care of, the sooner it moves on. Because I see you ending up with the Queen of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in the gender, but you're going to end up with what you want. And then it's kind of like, whatever it is, that's done. I found what I want. I'm going towards what I want, so I get what I want. And then I'm just like, whatever I need to do to tie up the loose ends is all you need to do. And then I'm completely leaving it in the past. The release, especially the way I put it down, like this person's gone. You're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to work out some type of, if there's legal aspects to this situation, or if there's some type of paperwork, you're going to have to do what you have to do to disconnect yourself from it. There might be some legal work with that. Legal work? What are we talking about with that legal work? The High Priestess again. And then the Ace of Pentacles. I'm leaving one to go into something else. There might be, like, the legal thing is like 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other. You're going to tie up the loose ends for what you're leaving behind, but you might get locked into something else. I'm not feeling bad about it, but I feel like there's something else I want, and I'm actually securing it to make sure it stays in my control. So there's a couple different, I keep seeing people signing papers. So there might be, like, when I say legal aspects, that could be like signing a lease, like apartment lease or anything. Could be something like that. I know sometimes if you take a new job and they're going to train you for it, there's like an agreement, like you have to work reverse for so long. And if you don't, then this happens or whatever. There might be some type of agreement like that. Like, we're going to train you to do something, but what we train you to do, you have to stay with us for 3 years, and then we will pay off the school debt or something like that, I don't know. Something is there. There's something that you're signing into. I don't think that's bad. I'm getting, like, if you want it, that's kind of like the terms of engagement. But this is kind of like also like my chance, or your chance, I should say, Gemini's chance to move into something and secure it and get it the way you want it this time versus however it happened last time around. Because the last time around it happened, I feel like it was supposed to be just yours, but somebody piggybacked onto it, and that shouldn't have happened that way. And now this time around, make sure that this does stay just yours and don't let anybody else piggyback in on it, because you're going to end up in the same spot if you do. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.